approaching from the west. B-17 bombers attacked, but with little effect. Midway would face the storm alone. At dawn on June 4th, Japanese carrier aircraft launched their first strike, pounding Midway's defenses. The atoll burned, hangars collapsed, fuel tanks ignited. But Midway's defenders kept sending up planes, obsolete fighters struggling against experienced Japanese pilots. Yet while Japan focused on Midway, American carriers remained unseen, waiting in silence beyond the horizon. Midway-based bombers found the Japanese fleet first, but missed. Then came the U.S. carrier aircraft, but disorganized, arriving in small, isolated groups. Torpedo Squadron 8 from the Hornet flew in at sea level, slow and vulnerable. Not one aircraft returned. Torpedo Squadron 6 from Enterprise followed, nearly wiped out. Torpedo Squadron 3 from Yorktown attacked next, same fate. They scored no hits, but their sacrifice dragged Japanese fighters downward, scattering their formations and leaving the carriers momentarily exposed. Those doomed flights set up the decisive moment of the entire battle.
High above the chaos, almost out of fuel, U.S. dive bombers from Enterprise and Yorktown finally arrived by pure luck and a last-second course correction. At 10:22 a.m., with Japanese fighters low and the decks crowded with fuel hoses, bombs, and armed aircraft, the sky opened. Dive bombers screamed down from 20,000 feet. In minutes, Akagi hit. Kaga hit. Soryu hit. Explosions tore through their hangars. Firestorms engulfed entire decks. 3 of Japan's frontline carriers were turned into flaming wrecks in 5 minutes. The tide of the Pacific War shifted in a single stroke. One carrier remained, Hiryu. Her pilots launched a counterattack with stunning precision, striking Yorktown twice. The ship was mortally wounded, though her crew's damage control efforts kept her afloat for hours. But now the Americans had found Hiryu. Dive bombers from Enterprise struck her in the afternoon. Flames consumed the last Japanese carrier. By nightfall, the once invincible Kido Butai, the heart of Japan's navy, was gone. Japan lost 4 carriers, hundreds of aircraft, many of its best pilots, losses that could never be replaced. The U.S. lost Yorktown, but America's industrial machine would soon launch new carriers faster than Japan could dream of replacing theirs. Midway wasn't just a battle, it was a turning point, the moment the Pacific War shifted from Japanese offense to American momentum, a moment where intelligence, bravery, and timing shattered a